Doesn't.
For even though a thing says every man, it's possible that it can only be referring to believers, right? Because we have that at least in one other place in the Bible.
Only in this instance, because the context that Jesus is coming. And when St. Paul talks about the context of judgment, it's of everybody. All mankind will be judged. Jesus doesn't say only the believers are going to be judged. In fact, he says that if you don't believe, you're going to be judged.
Well, there's two judgments.
What two judgments are there?
Well, there's the judgments of the damned, the unrighteous, right? And they're judged according to their works and their deeds. Another judgment, it says, another book was opened, the Lamb's Book of Life. And whoever was not in the Lamb's Book of Life was cast into the lake of fire. So now, well, they are the damned.
Well, okay, so
if they're not,
where's the second judgment coming?
Well, the second judgment is those who are in the Lamb's Book of Life. They get the reward.
But getting to that point comes from what we do here.
No, getting to that point comes before creation. Those whose names were written in the Lamb's Book of Life before the foundation of the world. Your name is in the Book of Life either from eternity past before creation or it's not.
Well, and again, if that were the case, I'm not saying, rebutting the scripture, but what would be the purpose of Jesus even coming back if everybody who's going to be in the Book of Life is already there?
That's part of the program. Because those who are in the Lamb's Book of Life, the Son comes to redeem them. And because what God's intention from the very beginning was to have for himself a redeemed people.
Didn't he come for the sinners?
Well, yeah, we're all sinners, right?
But when the Pharisees spoke to him and asked why he was eating with them, he said that he has come for the sinners and not for the righteous.
And we agree that not all sinners are saved, right?
Right.
So he didn't come to save all sinners. He saved certain ones.
He came to your salvation's up to you. If you obey God, you do what he tells you that you're supposed to do. That if you're baptized,
that's where we differ.
But that's what the Bible says.
That's why I'm saying
that is what the Bible says. But
one of us is wrong.
But you cannot make a broad stroke and cast every Catholic out as not being Christian simply because you don't understand Catholic doctrine.
Well, what I understand clearly what you're saying, and you just said being saved is about what you do, and it's not. And so if you believe that, then you're
again.
And this is where the Reformation
all along. The Reformation was the biggest heresy ever to hit Christianity. And when you were here talking to the atheists, you told one of them that you were, and I have you on video doing it, that you were going to help them brick by brick tear down the Vatican. Okay? Now, do you know what 2 Corinthians 6:14 says? And do you know what 2 Corinthians 6:14 says?
Not off the top of my head. You want to
go ahead and read it.
Second most popular.
2 Corinthians
6:14.
It's not Spanish. It's not English.
Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers.
Keep going.
For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness?
So you are willing to,
but I think the Vatican is
unevenly yoke yourself with an unbeliever.
The Vatican is equally as unrighteous as they are, as the atheists.
But it's not.
I would go so far as to say
you have your preconceived notions of the Catholic Church. You really do not understand the doctrine.
Right now, I'm just going by what you're telling me, and if what you're telling me is the doctrines of the Catholic Church, you're Galatians 1:8. It's another gospel.
No, it's not. It's the only gospel. See, Jesus walked the earth 2,000 years ago. The Catholic Church is 2,000 years old. That's not by coincidence. Yes, it is. Oh, you're going to tell me that Constantine started it, right? No. Oh, when did the Catholic Church begin?
You tell me.
It began at Pentecost in the book of Acts. That's when it began. Yes, it did. You ever read the Church Fathers? The ones that were disciples of the apostles?
Show me in the Bible where it says the Catholic Church began.
It's right there.
Well,
are you looking for the word Catholic?
If we use the word Catholic, it can be used in the sense of universal, like in the Athanasian Creed.
Because that's what it means.
Right, yeah. But when I say, like in our discussion, When we say Catholic, I'm specifically thinking Roman and Catholic in the form that it is today. With the no.
Yes, of course. And you know this because you've studied it so in depth. Yeah. Okay. So.
But let's just.
So the church fathers, all of them, anybody before the Reformation, because they were all Catholic before then, aside from the
no, they weren't. That's your assertion. Just repeating your assertion doesn't make it true. All you're doing is repeating.
It's an historical fact. All Christians up to the Reformation were Catholic. Aside from the schism with the Orthodox, all of them were Catholic.
That's absolutely untrue.
There are no separate. The only separate were the Gnostics, and they were discredited as heretics.
Show me one church father that held as dogma the Immaculate Conception and bodily Assumption of Mary, as the Roman Catholic Church does today. You can't show me one. Not one person in the first century believed the things that Rome says now that you must believe or else you're damned. Rome says now you must believe.
None of them believed when Jesus in John 6 was saying that his flesh is true and his blood is true. They didn't believe that.
I'm talking about Mary. Not one. Right now, Rome says that if you don't believe in the Immaculate Conception of Mary, and if you don't believe in her bodily Assumption, you're damned. There is nowhere, that's nowhere in the Bible, it's nowhere in the early church. There is no one that could be identified as Catholic.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Watch out, Neha. Be careful. People fall forward.
When Jesus comes back in flaming fire, tell him to smile.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
What do you mean?
Do you celebrate Christmas?
What do you mean by people celebrate Christmas different
get a
ways?
Christmas tree,
So I
buy
don't know what you mean.
I mean by the traditional celebration of Christmas. Do you celebrate it? I'm not talking about Santa Claus.
But people have, when you say traditional, different people have different traditions. So I don't know what yours are.
On December 25th, what are you doing?
Probably sleeping.
Sleeping. You
I have
don't
the
get
day
up.
off.
You don't celebrate Jesus' birth.
I don't go out and buy a tree and put lights on my house and put Santa Clauses and things like that.
Do you accept that day as his birthday?
December 25th?
Yeah, as his.
No, I don't see any reason.
Physical celebratory.
I don't see any reason to make that day the day that we celebrate the Incarnation.
What you celebrate?
Sorry?
What you celebrate?
What do you mean by celebrate? I don't know. I don't mark one day on the calendar that I set aside as a special day to commemorate the incarnation of the Creator. I don't do that. And if you want to,
Christmas isn't in the Bible. Easter isn't in the Bible.
Sure.
Trinity isn't in the Bible. So
Pope isn't in the Bible.
He's a bishop. It is in the Bible. Okay?
Yeah, but there's a
Pope
plurality of bishops.
No, there's a
The bishops and the elders.
The bishops and the elders. St. Peter, being the first pope, was singled out all the time.
No, there's a plurality. There's a plurality of bishops. More than one. There's not one bishop.
There's more than one today.
No,
But the Bishop of Rome is the
more
head
than one
bishop,
at a
just
time.
like St. Peter.
More than one at a time. There were bishops and elders in every fellowship.
And how did they get that? Because they were appointed.
You just ran off of it.
You brought up the Pope. I'm telling you, the Pope is the bishop.
There is nobody who believed what Rome says you have to believe today. The Marian dogmas. There's nobody that believes that. You show me one. Show me. You got a smartphone? You tell me which church father believed in the Immaculate Conception and the bodily Assumption of Mary. You tell me which one, and you show me where he said it.
The Immaculate Conception is in Genesis 3:15. Okay, that is the first case of the Immaculate.
That's the virgin. That's the virgin birth of Christ.
No, that is that God said that He's going to put enmity between her and Satan and her seed and his seed. Okay, so what enmity is He putting? I mean, if God can have a virgin birth,
and the seed of the woman and the seed. No, I believe in the virgin birth.
If But
I
you
said
don't
the
believe in
Immaculate Conception of Mary.
So, all right,
because
answer
it's
me
not
that
in,
stuff.
because it's not revealed in Scripture.
Then stand with me.
But my point is this: no, that is for you to take that, for you to take the seed of the woman, which is Christ, and try to extrapolate. It's Christ, and it's
Absolutely, and the woman is who?
Eve.
No, the woman is Mary. He goes on to talk to Eve two verses later. Okay? He says, and to the woman I say, you will go through labor pains. He addresses her totally separate.
So wait, why do you think?
But let's get to the easy part of this, okay?
Now, hold on.
Can anything good come from sin?
Try again. Who built the ark?
Yeah,
What good can come from
the
sin?
glory of God.
God.
God is so, because in Romans 9, God says that He's going to be glorified when He rightly brings His wrath to bear on the vessels of wrath which were prepared for destruction.
So, the guy who shot,
And here's another good
guy
news.
who shot Dr. Till
And here's
in
another.
his church.
Can I finish answering?
The guy who shot Dr. Till in his church, so he was killed. That was murder. Now, none of the people who didn't kill another doctor. So, when the guy who shot him justified what he did.
Let me address your original question. What good comes out of sin? Two things. First, God displays His righteous wrath against evil and thereby receives glory. Two, God extends mercy to sinners. If there was no sin, how can there be any forgiveness if there's no sin to forgive?
What you are insinuating is that Mary was a sinner. She was born
didn't say anything about
she was
that.
born with original sin.
Well, of course she was.
Okay, and so Jesus came from sin. But Jesus is good, but no good really comes from sin. So, is Jesus good or bad?
Now you're equivocating.
I'm trying to simplify it as much as I can.
But you're
because
equivocating.
you-
To say
I'm
from
not.
to say from Mary and from sin, and it's a non sequitur. Sir, it's a non sequitur.
honestly believe that with all the miracles that God produces, He could make a single woman sinless?
I'm not saying that He. I'm saying it's not revealed in Scripture that He did.
In Genesis, it certainly is. Genesis 3:15.
Genesis 3:15.
God commanded.
Okay, let's start in 13. Let's start in 13. And the Lord God said to the woman, "What is it that you have done? What is it that?" And the woman said, "The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat." And the Lord God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, you're cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. On your belly you shall go, dust shall you eat all the days of your life. And I'll put enmity between you and the woman." What woman? The woman in verse 12 that he was talking about. Yeah.
Each word as I point to it, read it out loud. What's the first word?
Verse 13, sorry. In verse 13, the Lord, 12. Yeah. And the Lord said to the woman in verse 12. And then the woman blames it on the serpent.
To the serpent. See, he says unto the serpent. He addresses the serpent.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So,
what? And yeah.
all right, and you're cursed. And I will put enmity between you and the woman. Her seed and her seed. Now, unto the woman.
Yeah. What woman?
Mary.
Why Mary? Why not the woman that's right there in verse?
Because he addresses her in verse 16.
But he's now addressing Satan, talking about her.
Why would no? He's not. Why would he mention her twice?
Why
would he tell?
Sir,
Why would he tell
how
Satan?
many times have you mentioned Paul in our conversation? You've mentioned him more than once. Yeah. So can't God mention somebody more than once? The three of us are standing here.
You're taking totally out of
No,
context.
no, you're taking it out.
Because he says.
Sir, I'm